Sailing to me is more than a passion. For me, sailing is a way of life. My name is Tweddell, and I sail on the Finn Olympic class dinghy for Australia. Often people misinterpret sailing. They don't see the physical and mental tolls it takes on the body. When going upwind, I control how far up my body goes with the tow strap. Once that is set up, I use my body as a lever to counterbalance the force knocking the boat over. The aim is to keep the boat flat, as this is when it's at its fastest. Unfortunately, the waves are the enemy when hiking, so I also need to be very accurate with steering around the waves to stop them from slowing the boat down. I use body kinetics with my torso to help push the boat through the waves and keep the boat flat and fast. When going upwind, you need to tack to stay on course and reach the top mark. A smooth, fluent and well executed tack is vital so that you keep speed throughout the whole manoeuvre. Timing is a crucial part in tacking, so I look ahead and wait for a lull in the waves. I initiate the tack by slowly steering through the waves. This requires a lot of accuracy. I then move my shoulders out aggressively to pull the boat on top of me. I use the main sheet so I can get under the boom. I then have to jump across the boat and hook my feet under the tow strap, while swapping hands and pulling main sheet back in. I then hike hard to get the boat flat and moving at top speed again. When coming up to the top mark, my mind immediately switches to making sure my settings are set up properly for the downwind. Downwind. This is the toughest part of the fin. When the pumping flag comes up, we can do whatever we want to catch the waves. I use the shape of the boat to help turn it down the face of the waves, which is why it rolls around a lot. I really try to push the limits on this. I also use my feet to help turn the boat, very similar to a skateboard or surfboard. By putting pressure in different spots, this helps to turn the boat while maintaining max speed. I'm always looking for the power point of the wave, just like a pro surfer would be, looking for the best ride. But I jump from wave to wave, so I have to plan for my route while constantly readjusting. I then pull the sail using my whole body as it is very heavy, while timing it so the boat surfs. This is a very explosive action, and I continually do this to catch every wave for about 12 to 15 minutes at a time in a race. My heart rate sits at 185 beats a minute for the duration of the downwind legs of the course, as it requires so much physical exertion. The Finn is one of the most physically demanding boats in the world. It requires power, agility and endurance to stay at the top of the game. Upwind requires power and endurance in the legs, core and upper body. My core needs strength to be able to sustain hiking for periods of sometimes up to 45 minutes whilst being powerful as well, to allow me to flatten out the boat over big waves. Downwind is the most physically demanding part of the Finn, which is why I love it. When pumping downwind, I'm relying on my leg muscles and upper body to keep the boat constantly surfing. When I stand up and lean into the boat, I'm relying on my overall agility. When I push off the hull with my feet, I'm relying on the power in my quads. During the pump and the full arm extension, I'm relying on my upper body strength to be able to pull the sail in as hard as possible. Sailing is a sport that requires precision timing and accuracy. Make one error and it could cost you big time.
I believe in keeping true, doing what I want to do. I only get one shot, so I'm gonna do.
Sailing is the perfect sport that represents the relationship between man and nature. It's this constant battle against not only yourself, but the elements as well. When you step back and look at how tiny we are in the ocean, only then do we begin to understand the true power and strength of Mother Nature. Just like any sport, sailing has its highs and lows. It tests you, teaches you, and it rewards you. No matter what happens, sailing is part of who I am. It's an addiction. It's in my blood. My name is Tweddell, and I sail for Australia.